It's a side that in the last 2 times we've met them, they've beaten us. So in as much as you would personally think that
they eliminated us in the AFCON,
yes,
and also prevented us from the qualification.
Qualifying at the recent they beat us in the AFCON and then the qualifiers too as well. So they are not a side that you look at and say, Charlie, we should be dispatching them in as much as ideally they are the lower ranked teams in African football.
So standards we don't
per standard. How do Ghana versus Comoros? Others believe that this is a game that Otto Addo should look at it and just use it to try new players. Some have also said what Comoros has done to us in recent times. Let's parade all the starting 11. Even if you have to bring us some out of retirement and come and help us, we should discipline these people 6-0. Then they know that they are not on our level. What do you think we should do? Find a balance or go all out, score them, and then say, yeah, some.
I mean, as a coach, you don't want to go into a game giving the impression that you can afford to lose that game. I mean, that is not how you want to build the mentality of your players. So, regardless of the player he selects, I think he's going into the game to want to win that game. And then I think Ghana is not guaranteed qualification yet, even though they are in an insurmountable position, if you want to put it. But I mean, mathematically, there is still a way out for Madagascar.
Because Ghana can lose like 5-0, Madagascar can win like 10-0.
Yes, so
and then
sake of that, Ghana is not guaranteed.
Nania's don't score like 2-0. So we go be happy.
So let's just say Ghana is not guaranteed the place yet. So obviously, yeah, we hope so.
Today, if we bring on a passport, I want to shoot off.
So let's get that very clear and know that we ought to prepare very well going into that game. And I mentioned the fact that this is a very good opportunity for the coach to really test his players in terms of their preparedness and in terms of their readiness to approach certain games, because we are still in the learning process. One thing I've been impressed with Otto's team is the fact that you can feel the team is improving. If you've watched the team in his second spell as the boss, he's getting very familiar with the players. He knows which players and which tactics he should use. Because if you look at the game against Mali, he approached it in a different way compared to the game we played against Central African Republic. Unlike in previous times where you felt like there was always a particular way he approached games. He's shown readiness to tweak his tactics and personal.
He used to 4-2-3 solid.
So you can feel like he's tweaking the tactics a bit, because if you look at the game against Mali, he deployed a 3-back approach to approach that game, and quite obviously was a bit more conservative and very pragmatic in that game. But in this game, he felt like he needed goals. He had to win this game, and they showed intense right from the start of the whistle. So very clearly, this is a coach that is showing that he's getting to understand the squad. He's getting it right in terms of picking his players. He's getting it right in terms of putting in players as substitutes and all of that. So yeah, I think for the game against Comoros, we can afford to, like I said, give the impression that we want to lose that game. We can afford to lose that game. And for the fans as well, we're expecting them to beat Comoros for us. Like you said, this is an opportunity for us to avenge those years of defeats that they inflicted upon us. It was very painful because the first one, they denied us a place in the round of 16. It was very embarrassing that we got kicked out at the group stage of the African Cup of Nations. And then we played our first game, or our second game in the World Cup qualification against them. We lost 2-0 to them away from home. So quite obviously, we have an opportunity to avenge those two very painful defeats, and there is no better way to do it in a very stylish manner in front of your fans and to earn a place at the FIFA World Cup. So we'll be trooping the stadium to cheer them on. We expect them to beat Comoros. They can't afford to take those games lightly. We are watching them. We are expecting them to beat them, and hopefully he selects the right players, regardless of whether he wants to rotate his squad or whatever. I just want them to select the right players. All the players that would be given an opportunity to impress, I hope that they can also take that opportunity, because they're also playing for a place at the FIFA World Cup. At this stage, I don't think the players who would have the opportunity to even play would want to mess around with the opportunity they have. They have an opportunity to stake a claim for selection at the FIFA World Cup, and I don't think it's an opportunity they will take lightly. So regardless of the selection, I still think that